I have here the Bob and Brad EM19 massage gun, and one interesting thing about it is not everyone likes to buy massage guns online, obviously, even though I recommend you a lot of them that are on Amazon because it's convenient to get. This one you can actually pick up at Walmart. Now, quick disclaimer, Bob and Brad did send me this massage gun to use and test, but I always have the disclaimer. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You can't influence that. Unless I make a fact wrong, no changing it. Now, even though it's much bigger than its little brother, the Bob and Brad Q2, which I absolutely love and adore because it comes with me anywhere and everywhere. See how small it is? But this one has so many specs that I like and appreciate that it's kind of a good contender. So let's dive into those. Number one, you get this fantastic case, which is definitely nice. Nice little pad in there. You got your manual and replacement gaskets. Now, these gaskets are actually pretty decent gaskets. I don't know how to explain it other than they feel a little bit stronger and more durable than almost every other gasket I've seen out there. You get a couple different ball sizes, which is kind of unique. A lot of times you just get the single ball. Your classic fork and bullet point, obviously. Your classic flathead. Now some of the heads feel a little cheap, and then this is kind of a unique one. Haven't really seen a head like this before. And in use, I didn't really notice too much of a difference, but maybe it does grab a little bit on the blade. I do appreciate a blade. These are fantastic for like your IT band and different things like that. Power cord, unfortunately, it's not USB-C. Then obviously you have the massage gun. Now, fit and finish is pretty solid. Even this rubber grip, it's hard to even pick at. Trying to get underneath that rubber handle, it doesn't turn or anything like that. I always appreciate quality, right, even from the handle. Okay, everything else is pretty much plastic. There's no metal except for the chuck inside there. You do have the touch capacitive button with the on and off switch on the bottom, and your battery indicator and your speeds. As I turn it on, you can see the head going back and forth there now. There's speed 1, and you just touch to speed it up. And if you want to press and hold, that'll allow you to get all the way up to that 20th speed. Now, 20 speeds is kind of ridiculous. You know, like you don't really need that much fine-tunement. Generally, I love a low, medium, and high myself. But if you're into that and you want the speeds, then go for it. Sometimes it's just annoying trying to hold it all the way to go up to 20. First world problem? Yes, absolutely. Maybe I'm super sensitive to noise, but check this out. I want you to hear this. It's this really high pitch hum. And if you turn the motor off, you don't hear it anymore. Turn it back on, even if it's not like running, just this digital control makes a high pitched squeal. Not the end of the world, just something I noticed. But speaking of noise, it's really quiet. About the only thing it's quieter, louder than is its little brother, the Q2. And they're pretty close. It's pretty amazing. So, if it comes close to this one, then I'm interested. The more places you can use your massage gun because it's super quiet, the more recovery you can get, right? So if I'm watching a movie with the family and I can use my massage gun because it's not overpowering that movie that we're watching, now I can recover and watch a movie with the family. Some massage guns are so loud, you dare not use it when anyone's sleeping in the house, okay? That's just a feature I appreciate. I know some of you don't care. As long as it does the job, it does the job. So speaking of jobs, most people talk about the power. When I talk about power, I talk about speed, amplitude, and stall force. So speeds, we talked about that. 20 different speeds. Speed 1 is 1200 and it goes all the way up to 2600 RPMs. I'll let you do the math on what level is which on that, since there's 20 speeds. Now, amplitude, how far this head goes back and forth. That's rated at 10 millimeters, and I measured it just under 10 millimeters. Now, some of that can be in how I measure versus they measure, but half a millimeter difference I'm not going to balk at. Also, 10 millimeters is right around the average for all massage guns. The biggest ones go all the way up to 16 millimeters and the smallest down to like 7. Now, the bigger the amplitude means the more it's going to dig in and hit deeper, okay? That's not how much pressure you can apply. That's how hard it's going to hit you, okay? Now, just keep in mind, a pea, like that you eat, the vegetable, that's 10 millimeters, okay? So the difference between 10 and 16 millimeters is like the half of the size of a pea, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. Now, stall force, this is way stronger than I expected. We saw some pretty strong numbers out of this thing. In fact, On my chart, it seemed to rank pretty high. I recently did a comparison video of all the top massage guns and ones that I would personally recommend, and this actually came near the top. Wow, impressive. Especially for how quiet it is. I'm actually getting kind of excited about this thing. Now, this is a hefty massage gun, and you're definitely going to notice it way more than something like this, clearly, in the size differences, right? So if you're looking for a larger massage gun, this might be your ticket because it does have a lot of strength, a lot of power. The amplitude is decent enough to really dig in and punch you hard. So this might be a good contender if you're looking for a larger massage gun. I think the only other one I'd put it up against is the Sportneer personally, the Elite D9. Now, one of the best parts about it, you don't have to wait a few days for Amazon to ship it to you. You can just go to Walmart and go pick one up. I'm going to leave the link down below if you want it though and you don't have it at your local Walmart, because this massage gun is ranking pretty high for me personally. Let me know what you think down below. Till next time, thanks for watching. See ya.